Okay, so for the first thing, you need something to actually start the fire. So in this case, the first one I have is these long, I don't know if you can see it, these long lighters here. These are good to like put in, if you build like a big fire, you can kind of put it in there and get it started. You got your traditional lighter like this. These are harder to sort of get in there, but if you've made a good fire and you have some good like kindling and tinder, those are all be okay. So from there, you start getting into matches. So I've got these like long matches. These are really nice. They burn for a long time because the wood itself is can burn as well. So you can really get it like into a fire and burn. So I like these long matches here. Let's see. You've also got your traditional tiny matches here. They, I mean, they light up pretty well. You can even get like those waterproof matches if you live in a wet climate like I do. Mine are inside, so I don't have them with me, but you guess you got waterproof matches. From there, you've got, you know, traditional flint and steel. So, well, actually, this is like, I think this is like the easier. I forget what this is called, but it's not actually flint and steel. But this is a little survival kit that I bought on one of those Amazon orders where it's like super cheap, but it has a lot of low quality junk in it. But anyway, you can. I don't know if you can, yeah, there you go. You can see that on camera, so you can make a flame that way. I even have these bracelets that I build. They, I forget what this is called. This is paracord, and I forget what the braiding is called. But the buckle, if you see there, the buckle actually has some of that material on there. So you can actually, yeah, you can see there. You can actually start a fire with this as well. You need something that's easily flammable. So believe it or not, dryer lint is extremely flammable, and so you can use that. So I'll show you that in action. My father-in-law bought me one of these. These are like these lighter cubes. I'll pull one of these out. They smell terrible. I hate using these. It looks like I've only used 3 of these. So these go up even when it's raining. But like I said, it's a chemical, and I really hate using it. But you can kind of take this and just kind of chip away at this. And obviously this is going to take a long time, and so I'll do this off camera. But basically you can kind of make a pile of these shavings here. You've got twine here, yeah, jute twine. And you can't just light this by it. I mean, you can, but it's not going to do exactly what you want. So what you want to do is you want to just get like a long cord and just cut a little bit with your knife here, and then go ahead and just cut this into little strips like this. Okay, and then I'm gonna do the rest of this off camera. But basically, when you have these little strips, you want to just take the end and you want to split it. But you want to this twine is like multi-braided, and so you want to undo it a million times. Like pretend like you're actually trying to create like horrible tangles in your hair. And you know, like if I saw this kind of hair in my daughter's hair, like I'd cut it out. But you know, you're actually trying to make it look like that. So you do this for like a couple strands, and you're going to end up getting this like little bird's nest here. And again, off camera, I'm going to do this for a big piece of twine and get this get a big piece right here. Okay, so I made this humongous bird's nest here with I don't know, maybe 6 feet of twine. It's probably rained like the last 3 days in a row. We've got like maybe 9 or 10 inches of rain. And so these are my favorite branches for lighting a fire after it's rained. Like these big logs, like if I just leave them out, like they'll hold a lot of water. And so even if I put this over a fire, like it'd probably smoke a little bit. But this stuff dries super quick because it's already dead, and that's why it fell off the tree. But if you look at like the ends, like these little branches are so tiny. What you can do is you can kind of, you know, break them all down and turn it into this little again, like another bird's nest with these tiny branches. What I've done is I've sort of built this fire here, and basically what I have is like a little hole here, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to light all that stuff over there that we were talking about, showing you how to light all that. We're going to light all that, make it get like a good fire, and then I'm going to transfer it into here. And hopefully, it's kind of windy today, so I'm hoping the wind kind of blows it. And so I built most, like the back of the fire is most of where like the organic material is. So hopefully, when I put the little fire in here, it'll sort of blow into here. And I think there's going to be a ton of smoke because it's, like I said, it's been raining like crazy. but it like literally stopped raining, what, last night, I think, and the sun came up, so most of this should be, like, the little one should be semi-dry. So let's light the little fire and go from there. This thing here, right, we get a good ember on this thing. Now, it has, there we go, so boom, that's like, that lit up pretty much immediately. Well, not immediately, I mean, it took me like 3 or 4 tries. I've been soaking these logs in lighter fluid just to see if this will go up. There you go. Okay. Sweet. So I'm gonna go ahead and dump this in the fire. But I think I lost my flame somehow. If you haven't noticed, this is kind of tough to do. You just have to keep trying. All right, here we go. Okay, so the fresh dryer lint seemed to have worked, but these sticks are just really wet.
I'll go get it. Whoa!
We can get these bigger logs on fire, we're ready to go. I think we got it.
Is that ice spraying?
Yeah. Lighting a fire with rudimentary tools.
Hello, young girl.
So let's turn this into the wind.
You don't want any more? Reese, you don't want any more?
Okay, I got kind of frustrated in that last section, and so I threw like a bunch of lint on there, and then those logs that I soaked, the little ones, in the lighter fluid, and I just threw it on there. And then I, what is it called? I used the flint and steel and I took a ton of lint, like half a bag of lint, probably like 4 or 5 loads of lint. I could have done the twine, but I'm tired and I'm hungry, so I want to eat. And so I just used whatever I had, and then it's super smoky though. It's crazy, but everything lit. So I'm just gonna add some bigger logs to it and get going. Anyway, have fun. Good luck.